Hey there, welcome to the sermon preview for this week. Glad you're taking a second to join us here today. So I've got our new youth and family pastor, Lance Miller, with us here. And really excited to have you coming on board with us here at Shore. Excited to have a partner in crime for sermon previews again, and a lot of cool things happening there. So, Lance, what season are we getting into right now?
We're starting the Advent season, and so that's our new series coming up.
Yeah, so we're getting into Advent, and when you think of Advent, how would you define Advent?
It'd be kind of like coming. So, you think of the Advent, it's, Jesus' first coming, and then also we have his second coming as well.
Yeah. So I think a lot of times we, in this Advent Christmas season, we focus on that first coming of Jesus, which is a good thing. Don't get me wrong on that. Yeah. But there's definitely an aspect of Jesus' second coming that we shouldn't overlook, because, like you said, Advent means coming, and so there's definitely this aspect of Jesus coming again that
absolutely.
We should be looking forward to as we celebrate his first one. So we celebrate the first one and look forward to the second one.
Absolutely.
So we're jumping into a new series, into a new Advent series, and the focus of this series is on light. So it's this idea of Jesus being the light of the world. And that's the title of our series, is Light of the World. So we're going to be looking at various different passages throughout Scripture that give us indications or pictures of Jesus being the light and maybe what that means for us. So, Lance, as we think about light, what is maybe a situation or a place that you've been where light just played a major role in it, or was a pretty intense encounter with light?
Yeah, so I look back to when I was down trail. At night, it's pitch black, you're in the woods, and so you had this little lantern, and so that was kind of your only guiding light. So when that light went out, you just couldn't see it. It's pitch black. So that lantern was super important for us to see where we were going.
Yeah, and that kind of takes me back a little bit to the guiding light for the Israelites when they were brought, through the wilderness at night. It was a pillar of fire, right?
Yep, absolutely.
So this guiding light, very cool. When I think of light and the power that light has, the thing that comes to mind to me always is at like a Christmas Eve candlelight service where all the lights are out. It's dark outside, so the room is pretty much pitch dark, and you start with one candle, and that one candle makes a difference, but it's when you start to spread them out, and that light spreads, where by the end, like, it's totally light within the whole room, and you can see like you would before. It's just such a powerful picture of light spreading, and I think that is a really neat picture of even what is trying to be described in our passage here this week. So we're going to be looking at Isaiah chapter 60, verses 1 through 3. So just a shorter passage here. And in this passage, we see this idea of arise and shine, your light has come. So Lance, who would we be talking about when we said the light has come?
That'd be Jesus.
Exactly, right. So we're talking about Jesus here. Light has come. And throughout this passage, I don't want to give everything away, but we see there's mentions of darkness, but then how the light comes into that darkness and shines upon those that are within the community of God or God's people, and then the result of that. So as we look at this passage, Lance, what do you see as being the result of God's light shining on his people?
I think we can just see what we're doing. I think when there's darkness, you can't really tell what's going on, but when we have Jesus guiding us, we can kind of live our lives according to what he's teaching us.
Yeah, exactly. So it gives us clarity for ourselves, but then what impact does it have on those that see that light shining through us?
Yeah, so we just get to be a reflection of Jesus and what we're doing in our own lives. So people will know us by what we do, and so we can be a great reflection of Christ and what that's all about.
Exactly. Yeah, awesome. So I'm excited for this week. Are you excited for this week?
Let's go.
All right. So I hope you are as well. As you're preparing for this, be thinking about this idea of the coming of Jesus, his first coming and his second coming as well. Read through this passage, but then also just take a moment to reflect on this idea of how might you be reflecting Jesus' light, as Lance was saying, how his light shines in us and then we reflect that. How are you doing that in your life? So again, excited for this week. I hope you are as well. We'll see you then. Take care.